ocean to mountains rather. So here we are. I am currently in Charlottesville. I left this morning at 8:30. Made good time. It is now 11 o'clock. This first stop from my home to where I'm at now. It's probably, I don't know, 150 miles about. Traffic because it's Sunday, and as you all know, I live somewhat in a what we'll call a resort or vacation area where a lot of people come to vacation. So traffic was a little bit heavy leaving at that time in the morning, as well as there was a lot of traffic headed into a theme park, an amusement park, which is Busch Gardens, at that time in the morning. So, and I hit that about 9:30ish. Yeah, because I stopped for gas. So I have just filled up for the second time. I filled up when I left my house, and I'm, this morning the temperature was rather nice and cool, rather pleasant. It was about 70 degrees, 71 degrees. And the further west I've come, the temperature doesn't seem to be going up. As the day progresses, you would think that the temperature would rise. No, it is almost noon, and we're still in the low to mid 70s. This is the most gear I have ever put, the most weight I have ever put on this motorcycle, because I brought everything, plus the kitchen sink, as far as my videography and photography equipment. I've brought my drones, a lot of stuff that I've brought. Has to be at least 30 pounds, plus my clothing, plus rain gear, plus a leather jacket, heavy leather jacket. I brought a lot of stuff. What's called Appalachia, and just through all the twisty mountains up there is where I'm gonna be for the next couple of days. So you all sit back and enjoy, because we're gonna have some fun. Like I said, this is the beginning of the ride. So in this video, I am rocking new to me the GoPro 10. What is the difference between the GoPro 10 and the GoPro 8? Well, to me, a few things, but one of the main things, it has a little monitor in the front where the GoPro 8 did not, and also an accessory that I purchased for the GoPro 10 is Max Mod lens. And what the Max Mod lens does, it does a few things, but one of the things that it does really well is that it levels out the horizon. So you're gonna see me going through turns and things like that, and the horizon is gonna stay level while the bike is gonna be turning. So you're gonna notice that you can actually see a little piece of my the windscreen on the bike. So you'll see that turning left and right, and not the horizon. This thing is waterproof. It costs, I think it's like $100, but it is definitely a accessory that you want. And I think if you have the GoPro 9, you can also use it on that. So this is now, the GoPro 10 is now my main camera. I still use the GoPro 8, and you'll see it stationed on different parts of the bike, getting different angles. But this is the one that I put on top of my handlebars, and I kind of swivel around as I ride when I see something interesting. I also use my Insta 360 1X2, X12, something like that. It's a really neat camera, and you'll see it that. And then the drone, I replaced the drone, which was the opening shot. I know you guys thought that what's his name was gonna come out, Tom Cruise, you know, like in a James Bond type of thing, or Mission Impossible, with that opening scene. That was the last day, and that was some beautiful footage and a beautiful area to fly the drone in. I mean, it was a really nice road, twisty mountain road to get to the top. Is where I was when I took that footage. This here is the beginning of George Washington National Forest, still in Virginia. This is kind of where the fun starts, on Route 250. This is where the twisties and the mountains up and down. You know, I compare this, for those of you guys who know, Laguna Seca has a famous corkscrew where you go down, then you hang a left down a corkscrew, but you're going down a hill, and when you get to the bottom, you got to pull a right when you get to the bottom of the hill. And there's a lot of turns like that on this road and many roads through the western part of Virginia, North Carolina, Tennessee, and West Virginia. And even Kentucky has a lot of roads like that, because they have mountains as well. So this guy here to the left just informed me that there is a lot of gravel because they are repaving the roads. So even though it is still paved, they kind of took a layer of pavement off. Nevertheless, it is a fun road. I had fun, and you're going to get to see it.